much to say. It's just amazing. It's an unbelievable feeling to be able to do that on our home court, to win against LA. It's just amazing.
What's the best thing about moving on to the finals?
Well, I think it's just an opportunity, like when you're an athlete, you want to go as far as possible, play that finals. It's a challenge and it's just fun, and I think we're so happy that we can play more games, so we can go on and play those finals. We don't know yet against who, but it doesn't really matter. It's about us. I think we have that home court advantage, and it will be again important. I think we had a great crowd again today, and I want to thank those fans as well.
Talk about Becky's performance, 35 points. She was so clutch at the stripe down the stretch, and just with her behind.
I mean, Becky was unbelievable today. She made threes like everywhere. You give her this much space, and she hits it. She hit those free throws at the end. I mean, there is some pressure, to make those free throws. And she always does it for us. She just played unbelievable.
12th year in the league, and to win a championship, it'll be a great honor, and the Spurs are a great team, and one of my favorite teams to watch in the NBA, and if we can just do half of the things that they do on the court as a team, I think we can win a championship.
It's going to be New York or Detroit. Do you have a preference, or you just don't care right now and going to celebrate tonight?
Well, it would kind of be a dream come true if it be, if we play against New York, but it really doesn't matter.
Thanks. Congratulations.
All right, thank you. All right, we just stay tough as a team. We just said we just got to bear down on the defensive end and rebound the ball, and that's what we did, And they fouled a couple times, fouled Becky twice, and she made her free throws, and then Aaron got that offensive foul, and it was great.
He was really struggling there offensively.
It was.
And Becky just.
Well, we knew that.
The load.
Well, she's a great player, but most of all, we're a great team. And we did what we had to do on the defensive end. They didn't score a whole lot, and they're a great offensive team. Also they're a great defensive team, but, we kept them under control, and we kept it within pretty much 2-3, one possession game. So we just knew we had to bear down. We came out the timeout with 3 minutes to go in the game. We just said, you know what, it's 3 minutes, so suck it up and let's just play for it and leave everything off on the court, and great things will happen.
You guys pride yourself so much in your defense, and while the offense was struggling, your defensive intensity just stayed in there and stayed in there.
Hey, defense win championship, Offense win games, but defense win championship, and that's what we're trying to win, a championship.
We talked about this when we first started the playoffs. How gratifying is this now that you all are?
Oh, it's great. I felt like we could do it, but just to actually do it, it's a great feeling, and we're just going to continue to work hard together, take the day off tomorrow, rest up, and get ready for whoever, Detroit or New York.
The finals before. How was this victory and this opportunity compared to that?
I guess similar and different. I think my first championship in Detroit, we had a young team, kind of like the team here that we had a lot of players without championship experience. And, we just have an amazing mix of players, veterans and young players here who are just really passionate about being able to get that ring and, playing together and playing unselfishly. And I think that's what it takes.
Came off the bench, they were down by 5, you hit a 3, and then you hit a 2, got it back to even. But you guys couldn't kind of break past that 1 point up or 1 point down. What was the thought process as you guys entered the fourth quarter, knowing that you hadn't quite made any separation?
Well, obviously we were focusing on the defensive end. Regardless of whether our shots fell, we needed to keep them from scoring. And not only keep them from scoring, but getting the rebound and then going and executing our offense. We have great players who made tremendous plays and stepped up for us in the fourth quarter.
Talk about Becky Hammond's performance.
I mean, she's amazing. What she can do with the ball, whether it's shooting or creating shots for other people, getting in the paint, she's solid from the free throw line down the stretch. Just a great teammate, and Sophia Young as well.
You've been in a lot of big games, gold medals, national championships, WNBA championships. Ever get old?
No, I mean, this is what you play for. And, for us to be able to execute the entire season, to get home court advantage, to put ourselves in this position, means a lot. I mean, these girls, we fight hard for each other, and we're just happy to be able to play another day.
Great. Good luck. Congratulations.
Talk to us a little bit about that last minute. What was going through your mind?
Well, we've been in situations like this before, so just to execute, obviously we had to stop them. Candace had made a few plays down the stretch, and we just need to get a stop, get a rebound, and then see what happens from there.
This team really prides itself on defense, and to be able to close that gap in the minutes really got to be gratifying to just show how you guys do it on that end of the floor. Do you have any other comments about how well the team played on defense, especially that last minute?
Well, that's what it takes. You know, there are going to be times where your shots are going to fall and they're not, but for us to be able to execute defensively, not only to execute but to get the rebound and then make a push back at them, I think coaches always emphasize our defensive end, and it's a team defense, it's not individual.
For so long there, the team was struggling on offense, and Becky Becky was just carrying the team. Ruth goes down, you come in, and you get those two shots. Did you just feel it when you came in the game? I know you're always a gamer, but what was it like coming up at the time?
Well, I think if you look at championship teams, different people step up at different times, and that's how our team is built. You know, we have amazing players in Sophia, Becky, and Ann, but you know, I think it's the other players who step up and make plays that keep you in the game or win games.
I just think that one of the unique characteristics of this squad is that we never stop believing. I mean, that is truly something that is part of what makes it so special is even when things look pretty bleak, if you were to cut us open, look inside of our minds and our hearts, we're believers, you know, and 100%. And that's a pretty special thing because you can have great talent, great skill, but having the right chemistry and having a group that really believes in the philosophy and the coaches and loves each other, I mean, usually pretty good things will happen, you know. So we'll enjoy our day off tomorrow. Hopefully get a little bit of sun and just get ready for these finals. We're really excited about it.
Talk about Becky Hammond's performance.
Oh man, I mean, what can you say? That tiny little bean with the hugest heart you could ever imagine, and you know, she's just done so much for the game of women's basketball in so many ways, and yet has stayed so humble. And it's really a privilege to be able to play alongside of her and be her teammate. And I mean, I know she's an exceptional basketball player, one of the best. But she's, as a person, blows her basketball skills out of the water. And I mean, I don't laugh with anybody more than with her. But obviously, her performance tonight is what's going to get most of the spotlight. But she's big time. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You know, she's a big player.
Detroit, New York, got a preference?
No, not really. I'm not one to really scout and watch other teams and things like that. I mean, we'll watch to see who we're going to be playing against, but both of them are great squads, and we know it'll be a tough battle despite who we play. You know, we're not expecting anything to be easy or handed over, so whoever it is, we know that we've got, you know, our work cut out for us, but we'll go in eagerly, you know, up for the challenge and just going to do our best, and the results will take care of themselves one way or the other.
Last question. Every time you guys step on the court, there's those 4 championship banners from the Spurs hanging up there. Now you've got a chance to add one of your own. Have you give much thought about that, or is it just you got to focus on the game?
Well, I got to be honest. I've never watched a whole lot of basketball. I usually am outdoors, and when I'm away from the gym, I like to enjoy nature and stuff. But I totally became a fan of the Spurs. I love the way they play, and they're pretty inspiring. You know, just how they carry themselves on and off the court, and how they play together, and what they believe in, and their philosophy from Pop all the way down. They turned me into a fan, and people who know me like, you're watching basketball? So yeah, they're actually really inspiring to us, and we love being their sister team. Yeah, thank you, thanks.
Aaron, yesterday when we talked, it was just keep believing. We believe we can do it. Is that the same thing going through your mind today with 1 minute to go on the clock?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, I just kept saying, you know, in your strength, God. That's really that's 3 words the whole game. In your strength, God. In your strength, God. Okay, that'd be 4 words. But, yeah, you know, I think if you ask anyone on this team, no one ever stopped believing. I mean, that's the thing that's so unique and special about this group. And when things look pretty bleak from the outside perspective, we all still believed.
You guys pride yourself on your team defense.
Yeah.
I think that was a credit to what happened in the final minute. Can you just walk us through a little bit of that?
Yeah, you know, we got to be there for each other. We know that. We know we're not a team designed to play one-on-one offensively or defensively. You know, we're a unit, and Coach Hughes has designed that from day one, you know, and saying that this is a team that is a team, you know, and that our strength is when we're together, we're on the same page, and so, and we know that. We thrive off each other. So when we're the best is when we're in playing as a unit. Sure.